In this session, we'll see about how to set up Node.js and the Angular in our computer machine. And then we'll see about how to create a Angular project. So this is a session about Node.js Angular setup and Angular project creation. Okay, next. So this is my website. I will provide in the video description. Please follow. There we have the required size to install or download the Node.js. Okay, so let me go to the Chrome, open the site. So here you have this step-by-step Angular installation process. Okay, first, if you want to work with Angular, we need to set up a Node.js. So what is this Node.js? Okay, so our target is to work with web application as a part of the UI developer or a Angular developer. So to work with web application, a web application, nothing but it will load on the browser. So browser will understand HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So what a browser can understand HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So your computer browser will not understand Angular. So Angular will be developed by using the TypeScript. Okay, we'll see those things. But as of a setup, simply follow the steps. So we need to install the Node.js to work with the Angular. So Node.js is a compiler tool. It will compile your Angular project to browser understandable HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, let us start installing Node.js. First, go to here and open this link. Here you are having the downloads. Go to the downloads. Okay, so in this downloads, you can able to see different versions. Nothing but if you want a Windows or a Mac or a other source code. Next, based on your computer is the 32-bit or a 64-bit operating system. As per that one, you need to click here. Okay, so my one is 64-bit. Let me click. Okay, so it will download MSI file. Click here. Okay, it is yet to be downloading. Download is done. So let me open. Okay, so it will ask like this. Okay, all these are steps are explained here. So how you need to be download. Simply open this MSI, click next, accept terms and condition, click next. So no, please don't change this path. So automatically it will take a path. Click next, next. So while working with the Node.js, once you install, so tomorrow if you is there any updates, if you check it, automatically this will recognize the updates and it will update in your computer machine. If you don't want, please don't check this one checkbox. Okay, click next and then install. So it will take a few seconds to install. So installation is completed. Okay, click on finish. Okay, next, close this browser. Next. So as of now, what I have done, I have installed the Node.js. Next, once it is installed, I need to check what is my Node.js version. So this is the command. So type the search command, open like this command prompt, type node space -v. So it will give you the node version. So once you are installing node version, so node package manager also will be installed. Okay, node package manager also installed. Both are required. So let me check what is the node package version. npm space -v, press enter. Node package manager. Okay, 8.3.1. Okay, go here the website. So it will tell once you click on downloads, the latest version is 16.14.0 Node.js version, and it will includes npm node package manager of 8.3.1. Okay, so based on your computer, if it is a Windows 7 with 64 or 30-bit, you need to be check and install accordingly. Okay, so this is the way we need to done installation. Okay, once installation is done, next Next, so what we need to do next, we need to start the installing the Angular. Okay, open the same command prompt. Take this command, copy, go here, press right click, it will paste here. Press enter. Npm install space -g @angular/cli. So this Angular/cli is a Angular specific. It was introduced in the Angular 4 version. Okay, a command based to create a project, compile the project, run the project. So that we will see in a later. So as of now, if you want to install Angular, first we need to install this Angular CLI. Okay, so my Angular CLI is installed. So it is added 188 packages. Okay, so 0 vulnerabilities. Okay, this is the way you need to install. Next, you need to check what is the version of our Angular CLI. Okay, for that one, go here, ng space type version. This is a command, ng space version. So it will provide you the what is the Angular version under the and the dependent file versions also. Okay, the Angular CLI version is this, node version is this one. Okay, and the dependent, these are the some other dependence files on their respective version. This is the way we can able to set up our Angular. Okay, next we need to create a project. Okay, we install the Angular CLI, so this will be help us to provide a commands to create a project. Okay, so for to create a project, select a folder. So in the folder I have created a trainings. Under this one, create a Angular project. So as per the convenient, you can able to create a folder in a particular source. Nothing but in a particular folder you can able to create your own folder. Okay, so I want to create an Angular project. So if you want to create Angular project, focus address bar, type command cmd. It will open the command prompt. Okay, so from this command prompt, as explained here, you need to type this one ng new and then project name. Okay, it will create a project, ng space new Angular sample example. Okay, press enter. It will take a few minutes to create a project. Okay, so it will ask for the routing. So by default, give y for yes. Okay, next it will ask for four things. You want CSS or SCSS, SAS or less. Choose for SCSS by cursor down. Okay, press enter. So it will take a few minutes to create an Angular project. So while you're creating Angular project, so it will depend on your network fast. Always try to use the good network. If your network is got disconnected in between project created, then you will get a error like network issue. Okay, you need to be connected proper internet. So the speed of application creation also depends on the how your system performance. So it is installing all the packages and creating a necessary application for me. Still installing the few packages. Project created successfully, package installed successfully. You will get like this. Okay, after this one, you will get one instruction. Git is not a recognized as internal external command. So no need to worry about. So Git is a check-in control, nothing but a source version control will call to check in, check out the code. Okay. By this one, you can conclude Angular is set up installation successfully. Okay. Close this command prompt. So Angular sample application, open this. By saying this one, this is your Angular application. Next. While creating Angular application, it will take the node modules, source file, everything will be set up. Next. After this, you need to install IDE. So what is IDE? We need to start work. We required IDE. So IDE is nothing but a integrated development environment where you need to be work code to write. Okay. For this one, we are using the Visual Studio Code. Okay. We are using the Visual Studio Code. So how to install this one? So there is a Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is a open source to install by everyone to develop Angular applications. Visual Studio is a different one where you can able to Visual Studio Code download. Visual Studio is a .NET framework to implement the .NET or develop the .NET applications. Open this one, click the downloads and click on Windows. It will be download the exe for you. Okay, so this is the information about the Visual Studio Code. It will take a few seconds to download the exe file. Show or open. So it will open this command prompt. I accept the agreement, click next, install. Okay, this is the way we need to install Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code both are different. So your Visual Studio Code is open source to develop Angular applications. So that you can able to find here. Free and built on open source. Finish. Visual Studio Code done. Next, close this browser window. So open Visual Studio. My project is ready. Visual Studio is there. How to open this one? We'll see. Click on a file. Open folder. Open folder. Which folder I need to take? So this is my Angular setup. In this Angular setup, I have the SRC folder. Select this SRC folder. Focus on address bar. Select this path. Simply select this path. Go to Visual Studio Code. Give the folder path. Select folder. Click on yes, I trust the author. Okay. Next. So this is the way you can able to set up Node.js, Angular CLI and Angular project. So we need to run the Angular application. Run Angular application. Here we are using the Angular CLI. Angular CLI providing the commands to run. So we will use ng-ser or we can use npm start. So npm start is a node package manager command. Okay. So where you can able to compile and run your Angular or React applications. ng-serve is a Angular specific command to run your Angular applications. Okay. So once you run npm start, it will internally call ng-serve and it will run your applications. Okay. Let us see. So how to run this one? To run this Angular application, go to the folder wherever you created the Angular project. Here I have created Angular sample example. This is my project. It contains node modules and SRC folder. So wherever this node modules exist, In that address bar, don't go inside of this one. Simply in that address bar here only. Okay. Type command cmd. It will open the command prompt with that relevant path. So trainings, Angular project, Angular sample example. Here you need to run the ngser. Okay. So what this command will do? This command we use it to convert all your Angular source files to browser understandable HTML, CSS, JavaScript files. Okay. It is start generating. It will take a few seconds. It is generating the bundles. Next, generation is done. Compiled successfully. Next. So Angular project is running, but where Angular project is running? So Angular project, it is showing instruction here. It is running on the port number 4200. So what is this port number? For example, if you take internet, a new connection from the Act or Airtel, whatever it is, first they will set 48 hours. It will take installation. After 24 hours, a port will be assigned to you. Or else, if you want to call somebody else, a port will be assigned. The port is nothing but a transfer of electronical signal. So even though in your computer, if you want to work with any application, you simply open the application. All applications will be run on certain ports. Okay. Here my browser, it is running on this port to run our Angular application. Copy this one. I copy it. Go to the browser, take a new tab, paste here, press enter. So my Angular project is running. This is the way Angular project is running. So let me change or add some header. So go to the app folder, app.component.html file. Go here. Here you can able to see some comments. Remove all these things. Add h3 or h2 tag, Angular sample example, and save this file. Angular sample example. Save this file. Once you save, automatically this will be compiled and converted to the files because we are running with ngserve mode. Okay. So whenever a file change is detected, automatically compilation will be start and compile the file. Now check in your browser. See Angular sample application. So this is the way you need to set up Node.js, Angular CLI, and creation of the Angular project, and installing Visual Studio Code, and open the Angular application in a Visual Studio Code, running your Angular application. Thanks for watching.